Well, this morning we are checking in on Cocke County after Helene ripped through that county 1 year ago. Emily Crabtree joins us live this morning from Newport with more on how the town has marked this milestone. Good morning, Emily.
Good morning, Abby. Yes, we, have been talking about the resilience that the community has shown, and that's a word that we've been using a lot because that's exactly what this town embodies, is the word resilience. Now, on Friday, I was able to join them for a celebration in terms to talk about how much they've worked to get back to where they are now, and they're still working to make that come back. Now, neighbors and nonprofits were a big help in getting the town back on its feet, but local government also played a big role in that, and that's why I want to bring in Newport Mayor Roland Dykes and also Cocke County Mayor Rob Mathis. Now, mayors, we want to talk a little bit about the community itself and, obviously that resilience that we keep talking about and how you guys are doing. Now, I want to talk about the Main Street community that has been awarded to Newport. Mayor, can you talk to me a little bit about that?
Yes, we are now the 49th recipient of Main Street community in the state. We just got that information last week, and we've awarded that, and we're very, very proud to have that because it opens up a lot of things for us, a lot of resources that we may not have been able to obtain before. So right now, we don't have all the information, but we know we're there, and we're going to try to take the best approach to accessing everything that we can get, because we're going to need all that information at some point.
Absolutely, and it just further shows the point that they're really trying to push to help out those neighbors in the community. Now, Mayor Mathis, I want to talk about the rural aspect of Cocke County and how rural residents are doing. Now, talk to me a little bit about what we're seeing in those more rural areas compared to Newport.
Well, as you can imagine, a lot of those rural areas are more of a challenge. It's more widespread, but a lot of great things are going on there. We have the long-term recovery group is helping those folks in a huge way, especially along the river areas, those most affected areas. The debris cleanup has been a huge success. We over 1.4 million cubic yards of debris, and a cubic yard is about the size of a dishwasher. So think about 1.4 million dishwashers pulled out of the rivers just in Cocke County alone. We accounted for a huge percentage of what was taken out of all of Tennessee because, as you can imagine, we're downstream from both western North Carolina and East Tennessee. So a lot of those initiatives are still going strong. We have a long way to go. Not everyone has been helped yet, and we're not going to quit until every single person has got the help that they need.
Absolutely. And we talk about the help that you guys are offering. Now, I know that we were talking about the struggles that you guys are facing. So what are some of the things that you think is important for people to know who are in the community who may be wondering where that help is at?
For us in Newport, in the city, I think we've been able to access a lot of the resources that we need. Of course, our Mayor Mathis has probably an order of magnitude for things that he has to deal with as opposed to what Newport is dealing with. But we pretty much got everything we needed except for our building was not destroyed, but it was very much needed a lot of repairs. And we're still waiting to get any help on anything, any of the cleanup or any of the things that happened during that flood. So we're counting on hopefully FEMA to help us out a little more.
Absolutely. And, we talk about the resilience of the community, but also still needing help. There are plenty of communities that still need help in recovering from this storm. And we're going to continue talking about how you can help, but also the stories of those people who are trying their best to help. Now, Becca,